Welcome to my first edited video. We'll see how the audio turns out without my headphones in. I'm going to work on my tone variation and inflection so that the audio is a little more stable. Hopefully this video is edited in some noticeable way when it gets posted, so it doesn't just sound like I'm making it up. As odd as this is, and obscure to think that there is actually real people listening, commenting, or subscribing. If there is real people actually that exist, commenting and watching this, that's a extremely odd thought for me to process. But the thing that came across my mind today was that I do enjoy doing this. I definitely have a hard time imagining a scenario where I walk around sort of like videotaping myself or doing that. I have a hard time taking pictures even of me doing things, just because it just seems so odd to stop what you're doing. But I do like the idea of doing this. I like the focus of sitting down and getting thoughts out. I like the practice articulating and speaking in a way that where I'm not stuttering over my words and bumbling. And I have been trying to do these without rehearsal, just for that purpose of trying to talk clearly and effectively, and using this as a platform to work on that skill specifically. And I do think I could see myself enjoying the interview type process of talking with somebody on camera, but that's a long way away from ever happening. Just there's a lot of steps and a lot of practice I would need before that happened. But yeah, I don't know about how easy it is going to be to bridge the gap into doing things in real life and trying to record that, because it does seem very weird to live your life walking down the street talking to your phone. But I do enjoy this, so for the 4 people that are watching this, as again, odd as that is to imagine that anyone would actually intentionally be watching this, I hope that there's some value in it for you. So that transitions more into the struggles that I've been having, and I'm not really going to dwell on that today because the focus of this is trying to edit this video. But nothing's really changed as far as like the motivation and the drive. I'm still struggling to get there. I'm still struggling to find the energy and time. I'm still struggling to figure out how to make this new life work, even though it doesn't need much to sustain itself. And I am wondering what the future looks like now, as far as who I am and what is being left behind, and if there actually is a way to make any of this real. I do have the luxury to some extent, despite my age and limited financial situation. I do have the luxury of failure more than most people do, so I would say if there's any benefit to any of this, I would hope that maybe other people try to do things and fail. That's the hope right now, since I don't really have much for good advice or life lessons. But yeah, for me, this has been helpful in a lot of ways. It gives me something to do that I'm not super confident doing, and there's a lot of skills connected to it that I haven't utilized before. And I'm looking forward to seeing this through. I have kind of worked through the embarrassing side of what it actually looks like for this to work out, and how embarrassing that actually would be for me. But yeah, regardless, it's been a fun experiment so far, and like I said, if there's any real people watching, that is a ridiculous favor that I would not really ask of anybody. So thank you for listening, and I will try to make these better in the future. Bye.